Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And today we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Right, so we're gonna go ahead and be bringing out some single men. They're gonna come out one by one. And when he comes around, you know, if he's your type, you know, the height, you know, beard, facial hair, whatever it is, you're feeling him, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that's just like, oh no, this is not my guy, go ahead and pop it.
All right, y'all, gather round, gather round. Welcome, gentlemen. What a beautiful and blessed day for an auction. All right, y'all, get on up there.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Alistair.
Alistair, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
36, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
All right, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel.
So we all live in a world where we fill our balloon, our heart, if you will, with the hot air, the heat. Notice how the word heart has heat in it. We fill up that balloon, we fill up our heart. We walk around with this energy. We live in a world full of cactus and cacti people. And so if you're ready to step into a new way of being, then welcome to Authoritative Breaths. Oneness family, this is Shofar from Fo Sho Energy Work and Fo Sho Health, and today we're going to be talking about overcoming and alchemizing rejection, or rejection ion. As you've seen in maybe some of my other videos, I talk about how those ion words, the words that have the I-O-N at the end, an ion is a charged particle that denotes some transfer of energy of some sort. And so when we go through rejection, especially if you're out there in the dating realm, right? And we're going through rejection, it can stagnate our energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is the organ that shares qi or energy throughout the body. So you notice sometimes when people get rejected, they may get mad. First off, maybe cultivate our energy, cultivate our understanding to a place where you're not getting rejected in the first place. But let's say that you do, then what to do to move that energy gracefully and easily through your body so that it's not causing harm, you're not getting angry or sad, because these emotions clog up different organ systems. So we're going to be giving you some practical stuff today, some Nèi Gōng, which is inner work, inner discipline or skill with your inner self, and then some Qi Gong. And by the way, this is interactive. So if you're just wanting to get some pointers on dealing with rejection, or there's other videos out there like that. If you actually want to master, do some self-mastery to, again, change your energy field so that you're drawing in receptiveness. If you're out there in the dating realm from the opposite sex or from your significant other or from your co-worker or boss or your employees, whatever, you know, place in life that you need more allowance and more receptivity, more of the feminine energy in your life, and you need to be able to gracefully penetrate that and to gracefully catalyze it and inspire it to move with you, to dance with you, then this is doing the inner work that we're going to be doing here today. And so I invite you to get someplace where you can be comfortable, seated, and then after that we'll go ahead and get up and do some moving around, some Qigong. So go ahead and get comfortable, get seated. And once you've done that, looking into, like I'm looking into the camera, looking straight ahead, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Slowly closing your eyes as you breathe out, allowing your sun, your Ra, your eyes to slowly close. So we're just going to be activating 2 points here to get the energy flowing for us before we get up and do Qigong. I want you to focus first on the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet. We'll do a few breaths there just to activate them, breathing in and out. Nèi Gōng is inner discipline, so using your mind to become aware or move energy. Breathe in and out. In and out. Two more. In and out. In and out. Now bring your awareness up to your navel, this place where we were once connected to our mothers physically. We're going to do about 3 breaths there, focusing our awareness, our attention, again, the transfer of ions or energy with our attention or intention. Breathing in. And out. Focusing on the navel. In. And out. In. Next out breaths, I'm going to put some words. So those of you who have done work with me, you know we do 5 voice, introspection, breath, and embodiment. Right now we're doing introspection or introspection, ion, looking inward, using our imagination to focus on the energy in a certain place and then setting intention. So what we're going to do is focus again on our stomach at the navel, and on the out breath, make a statement, speak something into existence, authoritative breath. So breathing in, and on the out breath, I magnetize and allow receptivity. Breathe in, focusing on the navel, this place where you were receptive and receiving nutrients from your mother. So those energies made you. So you got to carry the frequency. Remember that you carry the frequency. Breathing in and breathe out. I magnetize and allow receptivity. Good. Keep going. I magnetize and allow receptivity. Breathing in. Let's do about 2 or 3 more. I magnetize and allow receptivity. I magnetize and allow receptivity. Breathing in. Last one. We magnetize and allow receptivity. We magnetize and allow receptivity. Now breathing into the bottom of the feet. Breathing in. Let's do 3 there. We magnetize and allow receptivity. Again, breathing in. Out breath. We magnetize and allow receptivity. We magnetize and allow receptivity. Last one. We magnetize and allow receptivity. We magnetize and allow receptivity. Breathe in. Just feeling in your body. Get your navel on your feet. And out. Maybe you feel a little bit of buzzing. There's more oxygen in those areas on the blood cells. allowing all sounds to ripple through your body. And breathe in. And on your out breath, slowly allow your eyes to rise. Good. So that is work that we can do just on the inner reprogramming. One of the keys to speaking things into existence to allow it to happen stronger and be more rooted is feeling. It's one thing to just be saying things, speaking. I know that there are different things, like you got to speak into existence what you want. But if you're not feeling your body when you're saying it, your body is what anchors it into this third and fourth dimension. So, in other words, those are just heavenly concepts until we bring them down and make them physical in the body. The body will magnetize the reality to you through the heavens, through source, but you have to feel it in your body in order to birth it, to breath it, to birth it, to give birth, to give breath to it. All right? So now we're going to use, again, the principles of V.I.B.E, voice, introspection, and breath and embodiment to do a little bit of Qi Gong with overcoming and alchemizing rejection. So go ahead. You can pause this. Get somewhere where you'll be able to stand up. You want to be able to move around just a little bit, and see you here in a moment. All right, so welcome back to V.I.B.E, authoritative breath, overcoming and alchemizing rejection. So make sure that you have space where you can stretch your arms out a little bit and come into what they call Wu-Ji stance, which is basically empty force or no efforting. I like the term empty force myself. But palms facing forward, just relaxing your body, your shoulders. Allow yourself to just loosen, feel around in your body. Use your introspection to feel in your body and see if there's any place of tension, and just move it around gently a little bit, adjusting. All right, so our first move that we're going to do is harmonizing Qi, a very basic but powerful movement. So at first we're going to do some just with the movement, no sound, no voice, just breathing in, scooping up energy from Mother Earth, Mother Heart. And then breathing, push it back down. Breathe in, scooping the energy up. See if you can feel the energy rising up your body. And then back down. Good. Let's do one more. Breathe in. And out. Good. All right, now in this next one, we're going to breathe in, and now we're going to add our statement about rejection. So this first one, and we'll go through this first one, we're going to speak about trust. Trusting that for whatever reason you received the rejection, you didn't get the loan to come through, or the person doesn't feel the same about you, or whatever the rejection is. Let's see if we can bring in the energy of trusting that is for the good. So breathing in, and that's around what our statement will be. Bringing the energy up to the breast and chest area. Feel it in your hands. Relax your shoulders. And breathe out. I trust that that receptivity is given at due time, or something like that. So coming up with a statement that implies and strengthens you on trust. Breathing in. I allow myself to receive receptivity. So I'm receptive to receptivity. I broadcast as I magnify it. I call it in. In. One more. Let's do two more actually. I trust that receptivity is given to me. I allow it in my life. I magnify it. I magnetize it. I gravitate it into my life. Another one like that. I trust and gravitate energy of receptivity to myself in abundance. Good. And lowering the hands, back to Wuji stance. So that one was called Harmonizing Qi, and staying in a focus where you're feeling in your body. So we don't want to just be speaking these things. We actually want to be feeling in our body as we do it. That's what gravitates and calls things into the third and fourth dimension for us. By feeling in our body, we're actually acting as an anchor to call in the people, places, and things that we're speaking to. All right, now we're going to do our second movement. This one's called Big Universe, Small Universe. Breathe in, scoop up the energy from Mother Earth, Mother Heart. Bring it up to the breast and chest area, and then breathe out. Push it out to the sides. Breathe in, bringing the energy back in. And expand, breathing out. Smile and allow yourself to feel the energy of smiling in your organs. Breathing in, contracting. One more without sound. And out. Good. Now breathe in again. And now we're going to add our voice on the next out breath. Breathing in. And let's make it about joy and happiness of receiving receptivity. Breathing out, I allow myself the joy and happiness of receiving receptivity from this world, from my relationships. Breathe in. I allow myself to receive receptivity. I call it in, I magnetize it. And that helps me to feel the energy of happiness and joy. Another one. Feeling in your body as we do this. I allow myself to receive happiness and joy from having receptivity. I call it in, I magnify, I magnetize receptivity in my life. I have an aura that calls in and magnetizes and magnifies receptivity. And slowly lower the hands. So we're only doing a few. I'm showing you the basic movements and some of the statements you can come up with your own, but these are the basic concepts that you want to speak to. Because again, when rejection happens in our body, it causes different things to happen. And again, that's why we get angry and stuff. We have these knee-jerk reactions. So we want to do things to move the energy through the body, move it through our energy field. All right, let's do another one. Let's see, this one will be on enthusiasm and passion, arousal. Breathe in, scooping up the energy. We go back to harmonizing Qi. I allow myself to call in the arousal. So we're going straight to the speaking this time. Arousal of calling in receptivity. So I have enthusiasm and excitement in having receptivity shown to me. Breathe in, feel it in the body. I enjoy the excitement and enthusiasm of arousing, of the sensuality of bringing in receptivity in life, fertility, openness. I call it in, I magnetize it, I magnify it, I gravitate it. Breathe it in. I feel the enthusiasm and excitement of calling in receptivity and openness. Last one. Breathing in. Scooping up the energy. Bring it to the breast and chest area. Feeling in your hands. Feeling in your breast and chest area. See if you can feel the energy from your hands on your nipples, on your chest, on your breast. And then breathe out. Push the energy down. I allow enthusiasm and excitement. The power of arousal. I arise with receptivity, and I call it in. I feel it in my body. I call in receptivity in my relating, in my business, in all aspects of life. Good. All right. Now we move to another thing here. This time we're going to focus on courage and forgiveness. These energies, so forgiving. Because as my lady says, when we forgive, then we have more energy for giving, to be able to give. So it's key again. Remember I told you that the energy, call it liver stagnation, and it will cause heat to rise up the body. And when people are getting rejected a lot, you know, we may carry heat on our face with pimples or, you know, red eyes, genital outbreaks, you know. It causes heat. Notice how the word heart has heat in it. But this is when the energy from the heart, that, what is it, 98 degrees or whatever, that is being generated. Think about that. When it's hot outside, when it's 98 degrees outside, it's pretty hot. It makes you sweat. But your body is generating that. And that energy, the liver carries a lot of blood. And, you know, so a lot of heat as well. And when we get rejected or we have frustration, sexual frustration and anger, it causes that energy to not move throughout the rest of the body. So forgiving so that you can have energy to give. Therefore, you will have energy to receive. Having the courage to do that. Breathing in. And on the out breath, back to big universe, small universe. I allow myself to have the courage to forgive, so that I can receive receptivity. Breathe in. Feeling in your body. Breathe out. I allow myself to receive and have courage for forgiveness in order that I may have receptivity in life. Breathe in. Again, freestyle your statements, but try to use some of those key words that I'm saying. I allow myself to have the courage to receive and call in receptivity. I allow myself to forgive those who reject in order that I may receive and call in more receptivity from life. Not taking things personal. Breathe in. Last one. I allow myself to flow the energy and balance my energy, harmonize my energy, expand my energy by forgiving, expand my energy by having courage. And I breathe back in receptivity. I call it in. And just something to think on, to introspect on, is, as we come back to Wuji stance, as I said, I may have said this earlier, that your mother, we were connected to the mother here at the navel, and this is where we draw in nutrients. This is where we were receptive at. So our ability, we have the energy, we have the frequency of receptivity. It is coded in us. So remembering that, and if you're someone who's been going through rejections of any sort, especially as it deals to matters of the heart, you know, or around your creativity, your ideas not being received, your brilliance, your ideas, your heartfelt things, the things when you speak your truth, whatever it is, your sexual energy and desires and passion, any of these things that you are wanting to share with someone else, you can microcosmic orbit, you can call that energy back in, receive it back into your own gut, back into your heart, recycle it, breathe it in, harmonize it through your body, expand, and then contract it back in. That is the purpose. That is the lesson that I am sharing with you here today. And we'll do one last Qigong move here, going back to empty force, Wuji stance. And we're going to remember, I talk about voice, introspection, and embodiment. Again, voice, introspection, breath, and embodiment. So we're going to go through the 4 phases, 4 places, and the last element that we will speak here is that we have agape. As we call in our receptivity, we have, in other words, agape is the Latin or ancient Greek for unconditional love. So first we'll breathe in. And let's bring it up to the voice, the throat area. I allow myself to, so breathing in, and then breathe out, speaking. I allow my vocalization so that I am receptive to the good things in life, that I call in receptivity. Breathe in, circle the arms out, and this time we bring it to our forehead area, yin tong, the third eye. I allow myself to introspect, to call in receptivity. What ways and places can I move my energy and be more receptive, to call in more receptivity? Breathe in, scooping the arms around. It's time to bring it to the chest and breast area, breast and chest. Breathe in and bring the energy back to the breast and chest area. I allow myself to give birth to, to give breath to something new, to new receptivity in my life. Good. Breathe in, scooping the arms around. And bringing it back to the navel. I allow myself to embody the emotions that cause in receptivity from life, fertility, openness, availability. Feel it, and bring it all the way, touch your navel. Bring your hands down slowly. Wu Qi stance. All right, y'all, so if you like that and you want to go deeper into that, I have another video on my website that goes into the Wu Xing, the 5 elements or the 5 phases or faces of this work. So we go deeper into the processing of the energy of rejection, because many of us are dealing with rejection of some sorts, especially in the world. The more that you try to, the more that you walk into and step into who you are, the more you may receive rejection from this world. In a world of, as Tabula Kwali says, abnormal normality, where the abnormal, not abnormal like the heart, but abnormal, unfortunately, has become the norm. And when being not heart-based and all of the different wretched things that we see out here happening, we stand to have rejection. We stand to have people judge us as that we are on an auction block of sorts. And so this is work that we can do. This is the breath work, because when rejection happens, it affects our breath, it affects our awareness system, it affects our flesh, it affects our thinking. Again, voice, introspection, breath, and embodiment. So this is a beautiful way to balance that stuff out. If you want to go deeper into that, you can check out my website. The link is down below. And again, thank you all for coming through. Feel your heart. Speak your truth. And give breath to something new. Oneness.